You got problems. You need to get straight. You need a therapist. You know what you need? A therapist.
This house is not a home.
My nigga, we recording. I'm gonna leave that shit in there too, since
No,
you want to be
friend.
crazy.
No.
So, hey y'all, welcome to this week's episode of You Need a Therapist podcast. We jumping right into it this week, bitch. We are jumping right on into it this week. How are you doing this week, friend? Are you good?
Yeah, I'm good. All right, next. How you doing? I'm
Bitch, that was
good.
short. Like, are you okay? I don't know. Are you all right over there?
Yeah, we good over here.
Okay,
We good in the
girl.
neighborhood.
Oh, what you?
Sometimes you just ain't got much to say, child.
Sometimes, sometimes it do be like that. Well, I got a lot to say today. Let me tell you about this experience that I had.
Oh, go.
So, I had been wanting to get a colonic. For those of you that don't know what a colonic is, it's like a detox, and they basically cleanse
Booty
your intestines out
hole.
using like water, like to flush out your large intestines, and they stick this little tube up your booty hole, and it fills your intestines up with water, and it flushes all the
Booty hole.
waste that you accumulate over the years.
In your
Because
booty hole.
yes, in your booty hole, my God. That's the name of the episode, booty hole.
Booty hole.
But yeah, and it just over the years you accumulate waste. You don't always get rid of everything. And so yeah, so I've been wanting to try it. So I was like, okay, let me finally do this. Right. I do the Googles, find somebody, look at the reviews. The reviews were decent, not the greatest, but I was like, okay, whatever. Didn't go back far enough apparently, and I'll tell you why. Um, so I go, and it's a black lady, black business. I was like, cool, let me support. Show up. My appointment's at 4:00. Didn't get seen till 4:45. Okay, I'm a stickler about time and don't waste mine. So I was already annoyed with that. Then I go to fill out the little questionnaire, like the health questionnaire, and there's a spot on there because they ask for your information, birthday, all that stuff, but it was a block on there for social, for your SSN. I'm like, I'm not putting my SSN right there, um, because it's not needed. But regardless, so I skipped that part, and then we start doing like the consultation and just getting like a history of my background and why I'm there, what I'm trying to do. And she noticed, she was like, hey, I know, oh my God, what did he I'm letting him chill. So she was like, yeah, I noticed that you didn't put your social. Can you add your social? And I was like, no. And she was like, well, I was like, I don't feel comfortable putting my social on there. And she was like, well, I normally require this of my clients, and the fact that you're not putting it on there lets me know that you don't trust me. And if my clients don't trust me, then I can't service you. And I was like, okay, well, I'm not putting my social on there. And she was like, I'm gonna let there be an exception this first time, but this is a problem and all this. I'm like, first of all, I'm paying out of pocket, and you're not running my insurance, which should typically be the only reason that you need someone social in that type of setting. And first of all, this isn't even a real doctor's office. This is like, bitch, if I go to Massage Envy and they ask me for my social, you're
A
not getting
holistic.
it.
Did she even run like your vitals and stuff like that? Did she do that?
No.
Girl.
No. And so, like, it really just changed the whole vibe. And, like, honestly, at that point, I should have just fucking left, but I had already paid. Um, and so I was like, whatever. The procedure itself was not horrible. Um, and because I don't have anything to compare to it, I don't necessarily know if it was a good or bad experience. I'm gonna say it was a bad experience because, bitch, I was dying in that motherfucker. Like,
I need to go ahead and schedule
I'm
mine.
not gonna go into details, but I got very nauseous. when I was doing like the elimination process, and I threw up. I was eliminated from both ends because bitch, I
I
got.
don't think that's right.
I don't know
But
if it's right either. That's what I'm saying. I don't have anything to compare the situation to, but I did get very nauseous in the process. I was throwing up. But I mean, today I feel great. I feel fine. I feel like my energy levels are about the same. I was a little tired maybe an hour ago. But yeah, I'm definitely not going back to that lady anymore. She was very much so pushy with the product she was selling. She was trying to sell me some fucking alkaline water. I don't want it. She was trying to sell me other shit and was very pushy, very, very much pushy. And then when I was looking back at the reviews from like years ago, like the comments were saying that bitch was rude. She had a nasty attitude. Like, and I can see it because she was very saucy with me. And you can't even explain to me why you need my social. I'm not giving you that information.
yeah.
She was like, everything is private. I keep everything locked up in a file here. First of all, your office don't look that fucking secure. And I'm not about to do it. It was given very much scammer. I really was uncomfortable, and I would not recommend nobody go there. I'm not gonna say her name because that's shady, but it's in Virginia
First
Beach.
of all,
So
I ain't gonna talk about her goddamn name. Never mind.
her name was very much ghetto. So if you are in the Virginia Beach area and you're looking for a colonic, if you see some ghetto names, just read the reviews and you know not to go there. But yeah, my first experience was different. I'll say that.
Yeah. I'll schedule mine so you can have something to compare it to, child. Because
Yeah,
I don't think you was supposed to be
nauseous like
like
that.
yeah, like I don't know if she gave you any side effects. Like these could be the side effects of
Mm-mm.
or because like I get it. Every health thing that you do, sometimes they have side effects because it's not sometimes people's body react differently. Like if you go to the chiropractor, there's going to be side effects for getting your bones popped, like soreness in your back,
Mm-hmm.
dehydration and all that stuff. So I feel like even with a colonic, there should be some shit that she should have listed out.
That might happen.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
especially with the history of you doing these all the time, right?
Yeah, girl. I don't know.
Oh.
I be trying to support us, and I will always support us. Honestly, I'm not gonna let one bad apple
But
spoil
the
the
energy
bunch.
gotta be
But
right.
the energy was, and it was very unprofessional. It was very just. It was giving scammer real bad with the whole social thing. Like I did not like that. It just made me very uncomfortable.
Yeah, that was weird. Because if you feel that badly about my goddamn social, then refuse my service. Refuse
Yeah,
it.
she was like, "No,
Like
I
literally,
don't want to offer service." Okay, well, bitch, I can go, and I will dead ass call American Express, get my money back, and then report your ass to the Better Business Bureau. Don't play.
you probably should still do it. Like, how you playing? The way them reviews
Honestly,
was looking.
them reviews were very sketchy, and I think she had a lawsuit too when we was googling. Like,
A couple of lawsuits
yeah,
she had. Um, yeah, over granted, I don't expect you not to have lawsuits when
yeah,
you got
dealing.
a business.
Yeah.
Like that's honestly the nature of the business. Like people gonna try to sue you, but like the stuff, the reviews that people were writing were very consistent. Like it
Mm-hmm.
wasn't
Like a onesie twosie here or there.
yeah,
Nah.
customer service fucking sucked.
And then she be responding back to the damn reviews, and it's nasty in her responses back.
Yeah. Yeah, at least try to cover it up by being
Professional, like no, she was
yeah,
being very much nasty in her replies. Like that is trash. That bitch needs to go
yeah.
under. That is not. That ain't it.
I literally want to say her name because that shit. I literally thought it was a typo. I was like, and then I asked Kay, I was like, "What's her name?" She was like, "I was like, whoa, I thought that was a typo, bitch."
But yeah, it
Yeah.
was a mess.
I still want to look deeper into her child.
Mm.
Anyway,
All right, so this week is going to be a fun week, y'all, because honestly, we don't have it. We honestly don't have it. So a few weeks ago, we listened to this podcast. Some of y'all may know it's called Cocktails, Dirty Discussions with Medina and Kiki. And they have a card game called I'm Curious to Know, where you can play this game with a date with a group of friends, like we're about to do now with y'all, or just it's a fun game, and it's a card game where you ask questions and you basically start discussions off of these questions that are asked. So I went through and kind of skimmed through and picked out some that were appropriate for the two of us.
Okay.
Yeah, because and it is spicy. Like these girls, first of all, if you know anything about their podcast, they are very, very spicy. So shout out to Cocktails, Kiki and Medina. I listen to them weekly whenever they put out a new episode, and they are fucking hilarious.
Mm-hmm.
Hilarious. So this is what the little cards look like. Oh my god, you are so rude, sir. Can you please move? These are what the cards look like. Yeah, so free promo, go support, listen, and buy their card game because it is fun. And I want to low key get a man and play with it.
You
Like,
should. Well, you got plenty of men's you can play with.
I don't want to play with them niggas.
You're right. Also, Medina from the podcast, she, we like our little reality TV shows and shit. She was
Mm-hmm.
on a season, I can't remember which season it was, but a show called Temptation Island,
I
which
think she was on season 3, season 2 or 3.
mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Essentially people come to this island as couples and then they separate, and they're paired, well, not paired, but they're living in houses with a group of single people, and
To be
essentially,
tempted.
yeah, to be tempted, so Temptation Island. And essentially
Mm-hmm.
every week, um is it every week? Every week they report, the show will report back little snippets of what's going on in the house with no context. So you might see somebody almost kiss somebody, but you don't really know if they kissed or not, or you don't know if they
Mm-hmm.
rejected them. So a lot of things that put your relationship to the test. And
Mm-hmm.
some people break up, some people stay together, some people have sex, some people, child, it's juicy. Anyway,
Girl, oh, they need to come out with another season. That's actually one of the better ones. I
yeah.
really do like Temptation Island. That's one of
Yes.
the messy ones.
But yeah,
Yeah,
she was on one of those. She was
she
on
was
that.
went on as a single.
Mm-hmm. So
Yeah,
it was good. Anyways, go
yeah.
ahead, friend.
And when I was watching that show, like I don't think I was familiar with their podcast at that point, or if I was, I didn't listen. But I don't think I was familiar. I think you was the one who put me on. Yeah, and when I was watching her on the show, I was like, she is very like communicative and very open with her sexuality, and I liked it. I just remember her being very open and like embracing things that kind of made people around her, I guess, feel a little uncomfortable, maybe, to how
Yeah,
like open she was.
yeah.
Like, but I liked it,
She is a
and
very
she's a
open person.
yeah, she is very open. Both of
Mhm.
them actually are. I mean, to
Yeah.
have that show, yeah, they're very open. But yeah, I fucks with them.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so first question, and I don't know how many of these we're gonna do. We'll see. But would you date someone who had a baby on the way?
Who?
Really think about it. Really think about it.
I think it depends on what part of my life in, but I think I could date someone, but I don't know how serious I would take it. I don't think I would honestly. Yeah, I don't know how serious I would take it. I would have to see the dynamic between the relationship between him and his baby mama, because that's
Mm.
that's iffy. And then how far along is she? Did she just get pregnant? I mean, cause shit happens, right? Like sometimes you double back and then okay, I just met somebody new, right? But I think I could date them. I don't know. I literally, depending on the person, is dependent on how serious I would take it.
Yeah, short answer for me is a no. Uh, short answer is a no, just because whatever the dynamic is, to some extent, you're gonna have to put a lot of energy towards baby and baby mama if you're a good man. If you're not a good man, I don't want you anyway. If you not there taking care of that girl and that baby, then that's a problem for me, because that means I don't want you.
If they're not together, does he have to take care of the girl?
He should.
Mm,
He should.
mhm.
And not just like financially, but making sure that she's good, making sure that she has everything that she needs,
But that's the
making sure
baby, right?
that's for both of them.
Mm.
If a nigga get you pregnant, you expect him to do certain things for you out of
Mm-hmm.
respect. Even if y'all not in a relationship, but out of the respect, you carrying this nigga baby.
Mm-hmm.
There's a certain amount that you need to do.
I'm just trying to figure out like what though, like what should I expect? Because I don't know. What should I expect him to do
I just feel like
if
there are
you're
certain
not my
things.
man and if we're not together? Even though I'm carrying your baby, if you're not my man and we're not together.
I don't know. I just feel like there's certain things that need to be met, like certain things that need to be done. I'm not sure exactly what those certain
Mm-hmm.
things are because I was not in that situation. I was with my son's father whenever I was pregnant in those early
Mm-hmm.
stages. But in my mind, like he should be there for her to some
I
extent.
think I would expect him to show up to the appointments. I would expect
Yeah.
him like as far as like baby stuff, help me with that stuff, I guess. Um
Mm-hmm.
but I don't know what I would expect from him as far as like me. Like yeah, make sure I'm good.
As far as like emotional support and making sure
Yeah.
that like my mental is good and like things
But
like
is that
that.
something
Keeping the peace and not causing fucking
well, yeah,
stress.
I think that's yes, I do think that's valid in in the dynamic. But like, is that his job though to make sure like yes, it's very important to the health of this child, but like if my mental is fucked up for whatever reason, is that his job to help me through that?
I don't know. Maybe I don't know. And that just depends on the dynamic
Yeah.
also. But like little stuff like if the girl's grass need to be cut, like she ain't got no man. Do you want your pregnant baby mama out here cutting the grass?
I'll pay for somebody to help. Uh,
Exactly. So it's supporting in any way.
I get
Like
somebody. You ain't got no brothers, uncles, daddy.
like, but that's what I'm saying. What if that's not the
Yeah,
situation? Like, what if it's you and you by yourself and you got a house and you pregnant
you're right.
and maybe you living in California and you can't afford to get nobody to cut your grass. Like, do you want to be pregnant out there cutting your grass? No. Like, nigga, can you come cut my grass for me?
Yeah,
Like
yeah, yeah.
so there's certain things, and that's just one example, and it's probably a poor example, but I'm saying like stuff like that. If my car break down and I don't have anybody to come pick me up, like, can you come put this spare on my
Mhm.
tire? Like something like that.
Okay.
Anything,
Well, I can
right?
understand that. Okay.
And some women don't want their man or whoever they're dating to be giving that much attention to another person,
Well,
especially an ex.
I could. That's why I say it depends on the. It depends on the dynamic. Yes, that's why I say it depends on the dynamic between the baby mama and the baby daddy. Because if the baby mama is independent, she got all that shit, and I ain't got to worry about all that. Then cool. Maybe I can date you and maybe
But
take
if
it serious.
but if he was fucking a bum bitch who don't have nothing,
I
then
can't take
what?
it serious. I can't date you. So I'm sorry. Sorry for that, man. Sorry.
Like,
Yeah.
seriously, yeah. So short answer for me is no. And like I said, even though the dynamic might be one night stand, oops, yeah, here it is. We're not together, but we having a baby. I still wouldn't want
Yeah,
to
that's
deal with it
tricky.
because it is. I still wouldn't. I don't have the time, and at this point, I'm dating to have something long term, and it's just to me, I just feel like a person who's having a fresh new baby right out the cooch is
Yeah, that's a
not
lot.
gonna be ready for a
Absolutely.
relationship. Not with
Yeah.
me.
Yeah, I get
So,
it.
next question: do you believe in soul ties?
So do. I do. I do.
Do you think you have some soul ties?
Not currently.
Even if it was a bad situation, do you think you've met a soulmate or someone that you could have possibly like had a connection to, like in a past life or some shit? If you believe in all that woo woo shit, because you know me, but do you believe that you've met someone like that? She thinking hard
I
too.
am. I can't say 100% for sure. I can't say. I've met some people who I do think were people I've connected very well with and
Mm-hmm.
we couldn't work out. like it wasn't
Okay,
gonna
let's
work.
let's go beyond romantic. What about friendships?
Mm, like with guys?
No, with your friends, the people in your life, like
Oh.
me, like Elle, like Miko, like them. Like, do you believe that you have soul ties with
Oh
those
yes, for
people?
sure. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know what else to say about that. Yeah.
I do believe in soul ties. I definitely think that soul ties are a real
Mhm.
thing. I think that I would say that probably romantically. So, have you ever heard of a twin flame?
Yeah, it's like you're just the same person. Yeah.
Yeah. So, I don't know if I've necessarily had soul ties, but I do feel like I've come across some twin flames
Mm,
as far as like romance and stuff like that. Um, but yeah, definitely my friendships I think are more so my like soulmate
mhm.
connections versus I feel like I don't know. Girl, who knows about these niggas? Because I don't think
They all tricky.
who
Tricky,
knows.
tricky, tricky.
Yeah, it's tricky. But definitely my friends are definitely more so like my soulmates. Like y'all niggas, we was friends
Mhm.
before. Like somewhere else.
Mhm.
Like, we were friends somewhere else. I don't know what the dynamic was. I just know we were friends somewhere
Mhm.
else. So yeah. And we're gonna be friends on the next one and the next one and the next one. And so
Period.
on. Okay. Just make sure next place we pick it ain't ghetto
Fucking
like
nigga.
Earth.
I'm sorry.
But yeah, okay. So next question. What are your expectations of the person you date? This is a good one. Oh, I feel like this shit about to be long as fuck. Like the way she just did the ghetto girl pop, like the
Okay, I'm not gonna
like
make it long because, child, who knows? So at the expectations of the next person I date, um, I would like for them to be
pick three. Pick
okay.
three. Because I feel the wheels
Yeah, child.
turning. Three.
Okay, vulnerable,
Mm-hmm.
gracious.
Okay.
I'm gonna say and have balance because I was gonna say ambitious, but
Mm,
I found myself a lot dating men who are very ambitious and very into their careers and which isn't a bad I don't believe it's a bad thing. It's just not ideal for what I guess I want. When
because you've always said you wanted an ambitious
yeah,
man, but
the
really, do
more
you?
the more I started dating people who are like so ambitious and like go fucking getters, I realized they didn't have balance. So
Mm-hmm.
I do want somebody that's ambitious, but I want somebody who has balance too, who also knows that, okay, yes, work is very important and generational wealth and all that stuff is very important, but also me building something with somebody is important too.
Mm,
So just balance with that. Balance with a lot of things, but that's I guess that's more so what I mean. So that's my three things,
okay.
I guess.
For me, I'm gonna say
Mm.
confidence because confidence on anybody is
Tuh.
sexy. Like
Yep.
confidence on anyone is sexy, and not arrogance. I don't want to get the two confused, but confidence. Um. Hmm. So how do I? Someone that's just genuinely a good person, like, and what I mean by that is like holding the door open for people, like treating waiting staff or servers or cleaners with respect. Um, because it's like one of my like biggest pet peeves, like when someone is sweet to me but talks to people like
Mhm.
trash and like talks to like people that they would quote unquote say is beneath them, um, less
Mhm.
than. Like that bothers me. So that would be number two. Um, and number three, I think I'm gonna have to go with what you said along the lines of being like authentic, being like a genuine, like good
Mhm.
person,
Mhm.
like just being
Mhm.
real. Like, I don't like people that put on. I don't like somebody that's flashy. Like, just be yourself. Like, I feel like both of us are very down to earth people. Like, you don't have to, you ain't got a lot of kick it, my nigga.
Girl,
Like, just be
that's
yourself.
wanna. I don't think I mentioned it, but like I know with these dating apps and everything, that's like been like my biggest pet
Girl.
peeve of I get it. Like
Yes.
you want to grab somebody's attention, right? But personally for me, what I look for is normal fucking conversation. I don't look for you to give me this one liner to make me go I'm not looking for that. I personally
Yes.
because I feel like I see right through it. And some people like
Mhm.
that chase and for me
It's game. It's game. That's all it
yeah,
is.
I don't
Yeah.
like it. I just like general conversation. So if I'm interested based off the profile that you've presented to me, then a simple, hey, how are you doing today is fine with me. As long as you're able to keep a conversation and keep me engaged. But I don't need you to be
Yeah.
like, I don't know, some raggedy ass pickup line that you trying to throw at me. I don't need all that bullshit. Like, I'm not into that personally.
Yeah. And it just comes out fake, and it's like you got some issues that you need to dig through, and maybe you need to get a therapist. And I'll be looking at that as a red flag.
Yeah.
Like, what are you putting on
Yeah.
for? Why? And you have to realize that first of all, women, we very intuitive, and we see right through your bullshit. So, especially me, because I be
Hmm.
knowing, like,
Do you think the
mm,
3 things that you just picked, are they things that, you've not received in your prior relationships that you feel like, "Okay, going forward, these are the 3 things that I do need." Like, did you in the prior relationships not have someone who was as authentic as they seem to be, or did you not have someone, who is nice to waiters and waitresses or whatever? Like
yeah, not all from one person, but bits and
yeah.
pieces,
Mhm.
yes. But what made me realize what I do want was my last relationship and all of those qualities he's had, and I was
Mm.
like,
Yeah.
yes, like yeah, and so that's what made me figure out like what I
Oh,
want.
okay. Okay.
Yeah,
That makes sense.
so kind of answer your question,
Mhm.
but yeah.
Mhm.
Okay, so next one, this one's a little spicy. What type of porn turns you on? Fred, what type
I
of
ain't
porn
telling
you
y'all
be
all my business. I
watching?
tell you what I'm willing to share, child. 'Cause
Please don't tell them. Don't tell them all your business.
I'm not telling all my business. Y'all gonna get what I want to share.
Uh, uh-huh.
Um. So okay.
I gotta remind me to tell my mama all this
Okay.
nonsense.
Well, good luck, child. Don't
Mm,
go any further.
yeah, stop right here,
Yeah.
mom.
So I think I like the type of porn that's similar to despite the stuff I'm not telling y'all. I do like a lot of the porn that I feel like I like in my regular sex life, which I feel like is different for a lot of
Yes.
people because there's a lot of people that like porn that is like far off from what they would like actually engage in. Like, um,
Yeah.
so me, I like POV type of porn. I like seeing things enter and come out or seeing like I like seeing
You
that.
nasty
Yes.
bitch.
So I like that. I like massage masseuse. I like that type of stuff because in my head
You like them little Sir Mix-a-Lot massage dudes that be
no, I
coming
don't like that.
through? Them
No,
Sir
I don't
Marvelous and
like
shit?
that. That is cringy to me. I don't like that. However, I would like to participate in some not with them because I don't know the way they be doing it. It's just
It'd be very
it's
extra. I don't know. I feel it.
cringy.
I get
Uh-uh. I just want
mhm.
somebody to literally massage me and surprise the hell out of me. You know, I want my happy ending. I watch stuff like that. Lesbian porn, of course. I say of course. Anyway, um,
Happy gay month since you gay and stuff. Be who you
for
are
your
for your
pride.
pride.
Yes. Yes.
It's still gay
Yeah, it
month.
is still gay.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
still Happy Pride,
Yeah.
everybody.
Well,
Mm,
that's just a little bit. Yeah, that's all y'all need from me.
that's enough. You don't need to share
Thank
no
you.
more. For me, I think I do like the same things, like the stuff that I do. So one of my go-tos is like watching girls ride. I love watching girls ride. Like that is my favorite type of porn. Like I don't know why. I love that type of porn. And I think I like it too. Like sometimes I find myself like watching like car
Me
sex
too.
a lot.
That's been my thing. Car sex, boat sex,
Car sex.
bitch. I'm trying to
Yeah.
fuck on a boat.
I just gave head in a car last week. Let me start. I'm gonna take that shit out.
You felt the need to say it.
Um, but yeah, I've been liking a lot of car porn. But when I was younger, and this was like a thing for a while, I used to love to watch gangbangs. And I feel like okay, I
Oh, I'm about
probably
to
would
say, do you
never
want a
do that
gangbang?
in my life. I don't think so. But at the time when I was really young, like I used to watch a lot of gangbangs, and I was like,
I
hmm,
I want to try mm, a, a MMF,
what is? Can you
male,
please break that
male,
down?
female.
Oh, I'm afraid you'll be having the time of your life. You would have the time of your life. I feel like that's some shit that like maybe not
When I
right
get
now, but
older,
when you get like in your 50s or some shit, like, you would definitely do that.
yeah,
You would
yeah,
definitely do that. I definitely
yeah.
see that for you. And you know
Thank
what? I hope that you
you.
get
I
that. I really
appreciate it.
do. I really
Look at
I
these
hope you get
compliments. I
what you
hope you get
desire.
that.
I
Thank
hope you get
you.
that. I
I
really want that
appreciate
for
that.
you. Yes. um, I can't think of any other type that I like really been on, but I know that my favorite is like
You
riding.
know the part that
Yeah.
pisses me off though? I shouldn't say piss me off, but it do. I don't know why. And I do know why. Cuz it's
Why?
the blacked raw. I think it's called blacked. Anyway, it's essentially niggas fucking white women. And it
Okay.
enrages me because I know, and I shouldn't say I know, but I've heard that the value of these women that fuck black men goes down because they fuck black men. Like they don't get paid as much in the porn
It
community.
need to go up.
Like,
Mm.
yeah. And it just, I don't, it bothers me.
The porn industry is because I like porn, I like to watch porn. I feel indifferent about saying this, but it's really a
It
fucked
is.
up place.
It is.
It's really
Mhm.
a fucked up place. Um, and one, just because the biggest thing is that they don't put a lot of emphasis on the woman getting pleasure. It's always about the man, and it's always this fake stigma of what
Mhm.
sex should look like. But in reality, it does not always look like that. And one of the things that always get on my nerves is them bitches that be like, oh,
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 yeah.
oh yeah, and I just like, bitch,
Yeah.
shut up, because who
Yeah, that's
does
too much.
that
Oh,
shit?
I do got
Like,
a question.
shut.
Can you listen to your porn on mute or do you have to have it up?
Mm, so if it's a good video and the quality is good and I like it, but that bitch is oh, I'll mute that bitch and just watch
I
it.
guess.
Because I
Yeah.
don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear her, but it's
Yeah.
a good video,
Yeah.
so I'll watch it. Um, so yeah, I can mute, but typically I don't like to. Like if the bitch is annoying me, then I'll just find another
Yeah.
video. Most times it got to be really good for me to
Yeah.
just mute it though.
Yeah. Cause sonically I like to hear certain shit, child.
I know all the little nasty noise effects. Let's
Yeah.
go on. Let's move. Let's leave here. Okay. This is a good one. I actually really like this question. If your credit score was a car, what kind of car would you be? And I know niggas gonna be lying. I know niggas will lie on this shit right
Ooh, well, bitch,
here.
ain't no Range Rover or nothing.
No,
I'm a basic car. Let's see, what kind of car would I be?
but no, like, cause wait. Let's just kind of get the
Uh-huh.
range right here because what it go up
Yeah.
to 850. So if you were 850, you like top tier, like Rolls Royce, like a
Mm-hmm.
big boy, right? Like a Bentley,
As
like big
much as
boy.
I put like I like to put the emphasis on credit and being able to borrow shit, I know people with high credit scores but still have nothing to
Exactly.
offer.
We just going off what
Oh,
the
I'm
question
sorry.
say.
I was just
Cause I know a lot of niggas that got credit, but they got shit. They got a pot to
yeah.
piss in.
So it's like, yeah, you could borrow money, but you still don't have anyway.
Yeah.
Um,
So like top tier, like you thinking of like the really like luxurious cars,
uh-huh.
like 850, between 800
Mm-hmm.
and 850. Let's say like 700, 800. You talking about like your regular like luxury cars, but if somebody that made it could afford it. So I'm taking like a
Yeah,
BMW, a
yeah, yeah.
Mercedes, like a little
Yeah, yeah,
Audi,
yeah.
something like that. I say anywhere between like 600, 700. You talking about a good
Did you
Ford
miss this
Fusion,
section?
maybe a
What
Honda,
section? What was your hold
huh?
on. You said 850 and up
I said
is
so. I said like 800 to 800 to 850 is
okay.
like the top tier, like upper
Okay.
echelon shit, right? And then you got
Okay.
700 to 800, which is like your
Okay.
BMW, Mercedes,
Okay.
Audi, shit like that, right? And then you got like the 600 to 700. That's like your regular Honda, Ford,
Yeah,
Toyota,
yeah, yeah.
one of them, little
Yeah.
Hyundai, Kia, and then like on down after that, then that's when you get into the your beaters. Which ain't nothing wrong with a beater.
You pay for a
Right.
beater in
Ain't nothing wrong.
cash.
Hey, bitch, you get from point A to
Already.
B. Like, I
That's
support
all
it.
you need to
Right?
go is
I
from
ain't
A
mad
to
at
what?
you
B. Child.
to be. So,
Okay.
off of that,
I'm
what
a
would your,
Mercedes.
what would your,
Yeah.
your Mercedes? Yeah, me too. I gotta be a little, I'm riding around a little Lexus, little Audi,
Yeah,
something
yeah,
like
yeah.
that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, we good. We ain't all the way up there, but we
Yeah,
good. You
yeah.
know what I'm saying? But I feel like niggas will allow this shit. Niggas be talking about they riding around in the
A
goddamn
G-Wagon.
BMW, but no, they in the damn fucking Ford Fusion.
Child. Stupid.
And I listen, and this don't match my car now. Like if we going off of that, because when I tell you I'm riding that Honda Accord to
Me
them
too.
motherfucking wheels
And
roll right
Will.
off that bitch. Because guess what? I ain't got no car note right now, and I'm happy with
Me
it.
too.
Okay.
That's
And if you want to buy me a new car, you are more than welcome to. But until then, I'm riding around in my Honda, and we BFFs for
me
life.
too, friend. Ain't nothing wrong with it.
Next question. We'll do a few more. We still got some time. Okay. Has a significant other made you mad enough to damage their property? If so, share the story.
I ain't never touched nobody's stuff. That's simple for me. To damage their
That's
property?
simple for you.
Oh, go ahead, friend.
I have
Oh,
not
okay.
damaged property either. I am not that girl. I have, however, slapped a nigga before.
So you damage their pride, their ego. What is it? Mm. Mm.
Mm, Cause he did some foul shit, and I slapped the shit out of his ass 2 times. And then when I was about to go for it again, he said, "Okay, don't slap me no more."
Where you put your
I
hands?
said, "Okay." In my lap. I set him in my lap like a toddler. He let me get them too, because that nigga know he deserved them.
But not
He
no,
deserved it.
not no
He knew
more.
he deserved it. He said, "Kay, don't hit me no
You said
more."
okay.
And I said, "Okay." I said, "Oh, okay." And I put my hands right there in my damn lap.
That is funny.
But I'm not the girl that
Yeah.
damaged property. Like, now I got a friend that will fuck your shit up.
Uh,
But I'm not that girl.
no. Well, one, because I don't want you touching my shit.
I just feel like I never want to get to the point where I'm that fucking angry. Like if I can allow somebody to get me there at this point where I've done all this work on myself, like if I can allow somebody to get me that fucking angry, then
Yeah.
yeah, they got too much control
I
over me
walk
and I don't
away.
like that.
I walk away or I don't engage with them. I have been highly upset to where I've thought about putting my hands on somebody, but I haven't. But the way to prevent that is just to not see this person because I'm that visibly
True.
upset, like to the point where when I'm upset, and this is how I know, like, okay, I've reached my limit, I start
You
shaking.
mad?
Like, bitch, I got that
Your
Parkinson's
adrenaline start
disease, bitch.
rushing. Ooh, Alexis,
Just
girl.
everything just be shaking. Because you gotta get it out. And you don't know how
Mm-hmm.
to get it out.
Yeah, you better shake it out. You just gotta run. You gotta do
Because if
something.
I
You gotta
see you, nigga, I
move.
might just
Like,
pop. Like I might. But no, I've never, yeah, child. If I'm that upset, I remove myself from the situation.
cause I ain't got time to be paying for nobody windows to get
Or health
fixed. I'm
insurance, child.
sorry.
Mm, yeah.
True. Yeah. Mm-mm. Next question. Would you rather eat booty or suck toes?
Whose toes and whose butt?
Not you. Not you got follow on questions, bitch. I don't know who. I'm just saying in general. What would you rather do? Eat booty
Oh my
hole or
god.
suck some toes?
A toe.
I'm going with the toe also. Even because some of you men be having some
Yeah,
toe
but
up
like
toes.
wash it or something real quick or something. I don't know. But even then I just yeah, because niggas got some
But when you think about it, like, is it that much difference from sucking anything else that you may have sucked? Like, granted, it's a toe, it's a smaller one, but in theory, like, I think I could.
what?
Because I'm sitting here really thinking about like the logistics of this shit. Like, realistically, like, I would probably much rather suck the
I'm
toe.
sucking a toe. I'm not. I sorry, man. And I know y'all nowadays be
Yeah,
liking the booty hole, and I'm just not there yet. I'm not there yet. I don't know if I will ever be there, but I'm maybe I'll do it for the love of my life. Maybe I'll feel different. And he just be like, "Come on, baby." I don't know.
I'm so through with you, bitch. Next question. What are three non
Oh
negotiables
my
you
gosh.
have when
Oh,
dating?
non-negotiables.
Smoking. You cannot do that with me.
Smoking cigarettes or smoking weed or smoking it all. Cigarettes.
It was
Smoking
cigarettes.
cigarettes at
Who's cigarettes?
night.
I do not want no cigarette smoke in
Right.
my hair. I don't want to kiss nobody that smoke no
Yeah.
cigarettes. I don't want to be
Yeah.
around it because I don't like
It
that.
stinks.
Mhm.
I won't say that as mine. Okay. 3
You can, but I
non-negotiables.
mean,
You gotta have a job. Not yeah, you gotta have a job. Whether you're an entrepreneur, something of that sort. You gotta have a job, child. Something.
and I don't even necessarily care what.
Like,
I'm not gonna say I don't care what job it is. Just somebody who has a decent
yeah.
work ethic. I agree with you. Job is definitely up there because you could, girl. I date people that make less money than me. I don't have no issue with that. It's just
Something.
you got to have a
Working
job.
towards something. Cause
Yeah.
especially with this day and age and like how COVID fucked everybody up, people lost jobs, et cetera, et cetera. Um, and I've known people to be with people who, yeah, had a job at one point, but because their ego, like they can't see themselves doing that job or they know they could make money like at a doing something else, but they still haven't gotten that job yet. So sometimes you gotta just gotta
Hmm.
bite the bullet and get that job at McDonald's sometimes, child. Like we still got bills to be paid. I understand you don't want to do this job, but nigga, we gotta eat. So
Hmm. And if your little $300 check from McDonald's is the grocery bill, I can put everything else. We're gonna make it do what
yeah.
it do until
So
things
yes.
get better. But you see this
So
inflation?
yes. So
You need a
maybe instead of
job.
saying job, work ethic. Work ethic is having
Yeah.
no ethic is a non-negotiable. Um ooh. This is hard, friend. I feel like I gotta think. What else? Someone who doesn't have an open mind. Um,
Is a
Yeah.
non-negotiable.
Yeah.
Someone's closed-minded.
Um,
Hmm.
granted, you can open people's minds up, but ain't nobody got time for that. Like,
I don't. Yeah, I
and
don't
not
have to
no, not at this.
teach.
I'll teach some things, but not at this. Child. Anyway,
A non-negotiable for me is that if you are married, do not look at me. Don't say hi to me. Just keep it moving. Honestly, like I'm not here for it. Like if you in a relationship, a situation, or it's complicated. Like if that's
that is
any of your
complicated shit.
titles, keep it moving. Keep it completely moving. It's like, oh, we not together, but she live with me, and the kids live downstairs in the basement. Like what?
Holler at me when
That's
you
a
figure that shit out.
situation. My mom, yeah, like that is a situation. My mama said she was dating this guy, and he talking about his ex live with them, and the kids they all live in the
That
bottom of the
sounds
house, and
like
they live at the top. I was like,
you need to report him or something. Why is all his kids living?
him and his ex live in the kids live in the bottom, and he live at the top. And my mama said, "Oh, you can
Mm-mm.
keep it moving, sir."
Last thing, hygiene. Hygiene is non-negotiable.
Yeah, if you smelly, like go take care
Cleanliness
of
is
that shit,
very.
bro.
The more and more I fuck with you niggas, y'all niggas is dirty.
It's so nice when you date a guy and you go to his place for the first time
Yes.
and it's clean and he don't have like shit and papers and like clutter everywhere. Like that right there be making me want to
Yeah.
like marry a nigga. Like you go to his house and it's like it didn't smell
Thank
good.
you. The shit that be the okay, I get it. Sometimes people aren't as clean or OCD or whatever as us or whoever. Um, the shit
Yeah.
that really be pissing me off is okay, you knew I was coming over.
Especially if it wasn't
You
unexpected. Like you
knew.
knew I was coming over
And this is how
here.
you
Like
still allowed me to walk into your house without a
then I'll be looking at you like sideways. Like, do
my
you really respect
you
me?
think you gonna get this pussy? Did you wash your dick?
Do you respect me? Like, if you don't even have the decency to straighten up, like, you don't respect me.
You
You better
better
respect
RESPE.
me. You better, you better
Shut
respect me. Clean up for you have company. Who
Put
raised
your
you?
little put a little bleach in your water. Child,
Oh my
hygiene is the last thing.
god.
Mhm. Wait, what's your last
Let's
one?
see. Oh, this is. Oh shit, girl.
You
I thought
said
I said
job.
it. No,
No,
what I say?
cigarettes.
The
You also
cigarettes job.
said relationship status.
Yeah, that was my three
Okay.
because I included job in there with the work ethic. It was one of my. This is a
Yeah.
good one. Who is your celebrity crush? I have two.
Uh maybe I got too many. I feel like I got celebrity crushes that a lot of people just don't know.
Well, I have a couple of celebrity crushes, but I have one in mind that I want to say. Can I say it since why you
Yeah, go
think?
ahead.
First one is Partisan because he's fine as fuck, and the second one is his girlfriend Megan Thee Stallion because she's fine as fuck. And I would definitely be that unicorn if they ever looking
Yes.
for one.
Yes.
Absolutely, but Partisan, oh my god, he just got that fucking New York swag, and I just love it. As much as I love me a country man, and I love my country boys, don't get me wrong. I'm from the
You can have
South. I love me a good thick ass country nigga. What
a
life?
thick country nigga.
I love
Are you
yes,
serious,
friend.
Kay?
Not fat. I'm talking about like football, like athletic, like like not Ross huh, but like you know.
What kind of
but
huffer? I need the equivalent.
not a Ross, not a Ross huh,
So what's
but
the in between, nigga?
like a huh. Like that sounds like a bitch, but no, like a in between, but like a nigga that's like big, like 6'3", who little stocky. You know what I'm saying? Like, and don't let him have no beard. What? Oh my god! But anyway, no. But it's something about a New York nigga because they swag. Them niggas from like Jersey, New York, they swag be
It
different.
do.
And Partisan big as fuck. Like that nigga's huge. Like so somebody that's like Partisan build,
Mm-hmm.
like right.
Mm-hmm.
But he's really athletic though. He got muscles and shit. But like somebody that's like that,
You like them a little
but with
huskier
the
than that?
not too much huskier than the party. Not too much. Any bigger than that, that nigga
Yeah,
fat.
yeah,
But no shade to the big boys because they need love
yeah.
too. And hey, cuddle season be right around the corner. So hey, um, but yeah, partisan is fine. But I also like me a little nerdy nigga too. Like I really love Lakeith Stanfield. You know that's bae. Even though that nigga is weird, and I know that nigga weird, but he is so cute to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um. Okay. I feel like people are not gonna know my celebrity crushes because I don't have a lot of like. Honestly, I don't be liking these celebrities like that.
You don't be having a lot of mainstream celebrity
Mm-mm.
crushes. Well,
So
let's get into it.
who I like is this boxer. He from England. I feel like all these niggas are British. That's what I'm about
Oh,
to say.
what's going on with you, friend? You like the
Coco
Brits?
from
Hmm.
Love Island. Ovi. That's my type.
Ovi is so fine.
Ovi. Anthony Joshua. He's a British boxer.
Hmm.
Tall,
Let me Google
muscular
him.
build. Yes.
Is he white?
Yeah, he black. And then
Oh, he black.
you said, is he white or black? What you
I said, is he
No,
white?
he black.
You said, yeah. I said, is he white? You said, yeah, he black.
No, he's black. Um,
Hmm.
and then what's his name?
What's his name?
Anthony Joshua.
Okay, keep going. Sorry.
And then this other nigga that I be listening for. He's a football player, aka soccer player for us Americans.
Hmm.
Ruby Loftus Cheeks or something like that. His Ruby.
Oh, he's handsome.
Mm-hmm.
This Joshua good. He got a small head though.
Look, ain't shit on
I'm
your
sorry.
motherfuckers now.
Hey, I'm sorry.
Mm-mm.
You're right. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
But he's cute. He a Libra. That works out for you.
Oh, but I think he got a ring on his goddamn finger.
Oh, he's married.
I think he either just got married or something. I don't know.
That's unfortunate.
Mm.
Um, but yeah. And what's the other nigga? You the football player you like? The white man?
Oh, now that's okay. Add a little another sprinkle in there.
Look, why
I don't know.
you got so squirrely. You are a chick bug. Now I know why Nico be calling you that.
Oh yeah, okay, that is a celebrity. Travis Kelsey.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
Travis
Oh my
Kelsey.
god. That.
Mm-hmm.
Oh
He is an attractive
my
man. I'm
god.
not gonna hold
He's
you.
single
He
now
is.
too, child.
Mm-hmm. Go slide in them DMs.
I've been sliding in them. You need to answer me back. Yes. Oh my gosh. I need to go a
Oh,
little
Love
harder now.
Island. Love Island, the show, the new season that we've
Oh,
been
can
watching.
we watch?
David,
Bitch, we got a
David,
Davide.
Davide.
Yeah, Italian. He said Carla. He said
I got the
yeah.
text.
He speaks like that. That shit is funny. We
Oh
need to
my!
watch
But
that after
he,
this. That nigga is
mm-hmm.
fine as fuck. He ain't a nigga, but he fine as fuck.
Everybody a nigga. He
You right.
fine though.
Fine as fuck.
My God, that man is
He got
attractive.
a body of a Greek goddess. The skin tone olive. He got a little.
That stubble,
Yeah, his hair is perfect. He's
girl. That
perfect.
man.
Oh my god.
He is genetically perfectly built.
Uh,
Like that man is
I really
fine.
hope he ain't on no bullshit.
I feel like he is. He's a Scorpio. I
I
feel like he on that
He
bullshit.
is. I know he is. And then he had the nerve to pick this trash. They gonna break up.
Gemma.
They gonna break up. I feel it. It's somebody gonna come in. They gonna break up.
He gonna turn his head. I hope he turn his
I do.
head.
I hope he fuck her over. And that's trash of us women to say, but I really do.
She
That
trash. I
bitch
don't like her.
trash. Her energy ain't right for me.
Mm-mm.
Uh-uh.
Okay, let's do one more. Maybe. Let's see. What do we got here? I feel like that's a no for you. In fact, I know that's a no for you, so I'm not gonna ask it.
Okay.
Oh, this one might be kind of hard. Let's see. Describe your current sex life with the song title.
What's that? Chris Brown song Zero. Um, zero, zero.
Zero, zero.
That's all I can think of right now, child. Because I'm not having the sex. Or it's very inconsistent. Very. Let me see.
I can't think of those songs.
Mm.
What's the only song that's coming in my head right now is "Lovers and Friends."
Okay. Okay.
Please
Oh,
say your lovers
you
and
can be my
friends.
cutty buddy for sure.
Mm,
Girl, don't act
mm,
like you
mm,
don't
mm,
already
mm,
know.
mm, mm, mm. Yeah, that's it. Cuddy Buddy.
Girl, I ain't heard that in forever. I don't know why that came into my head.
Hey, that's the
It's
song. That's
hot
my
minute.
sex life right
Yes.
there. Mm. How do you feel about traditional gender roles?
I don't like them. I mean, let me dive deeper.
Let's evaluate.
Yes.
Let's pause.
To a certain extent, yes, I do. I don't mind them. Like, as far as like physicality, like men are bigger than us, so I feel like they should be doing the heavier shit, right? Um,
Mm,
uh, I'm not opposed. Like, if we were in a house, me and my husband, I would like for my husband to cut the grass all the time, but I'll get my ass out there and cut the grass every now and again. Like,
mm-hmm,
it's not an issue for me. I'm not tripping about who takes out the garbage. I'm not, because we're gonna be in that kitchen cooking. We're gonna be in the motherfucking the laundry room.
mm-hmm,
Um, I would like for my husband to teach me shit about the car. So that way, if he is away, whether it be on business or on vacation and stuff, I don't have to
mm-hmm.
call and ask for another man to come do it because you done taught your wife and she know how to do it. Like, I don't, yeah, that's how I feel.
I, I'm very much so on the same like lane as you. Like I'm very much 50-50,
Yeah.
can split it. Like I also would not mind staying at home, raising some kids, cooking, cleaning, and doing all that
I don't
shit.
mind that either.
Now,
I ain't gonna lie.
I don't mind that. If you're gonna be the sole breadwinner and be the provider, I
If
will
yeah, if our income
gladly,
is conducive to that,
yes, happily let you take care of me. But I will also contribute and carry my weight.
mhm.
Even if that was my dynamic, right? I would definitely be contributing something other than pussy.
What if though it was switched around, right? And you were the sole breadwinner and your husband stayed at
Mhm.
home. How open to you?
How
Open are
open am
you
I
to that?
into
Yeah.
that? Yeah. I'd so if he was contributing like the same, I feel like I might be okay with it, especially if I'm doing what I love and it's something I'm passionate about, and I just happen to make great money off of doing it. Okay, cool, yeah. And what if it's not like conducive to being at home all the time and staying home? What if I have to travel? What I have to do certain things?
Mhm.
Like, yeah, I would more than happy, especially if we're gonna save money on childcare and stuff. Like, more than happily let you stay at home with these kids and be a stay at home dad,
Period.
as long as you're doing everything. And even I'm not even opposed to getting help, like because hiring somebody. Because shit, if I'm staying at home and especially I ain't about to be doing all this shit by
I
myself.
need to take a leave of absence too.
Mm, listen, we gonna have a daddy or somebody up here
A
helping.
second daddy. Okay. No,
Mm.
I'm not opposed to it either.
Okay, last question. Only because I think this was funny and I want to end it on a good note. Are you ready?
Mm-mm.
Ooh, why did I just get dizzy?
Don't be passing out on the
Bitch,
camera.
am I? Am I
Don't be passing out on the
okay?
cameras.
Right.
Girl.
Okay. Would you still have sex if you got to the person's house and they only had a blow up
Mm-mm.
mattress?
Mm-mm. Cause why you ain't let me know? Why we ain't just go to my house? No.
Maybe they was embarrassed.
So why are we here? If you're embarrassed, why are we here?
What if they moving like us and their bed is
Oh,
packed
I'm
up
fucking
and they just
fucking.
had a
I'm gonna fuck the shit out of you on that blow mattress. It's cool. We good. We fucking.
What's the difference?
There's a big difference, friend. You're in a transition period to move to your next house. Like, you have the bed and the mattress and stuff. At this big age, I ain't fucking nobody who cannot afford a bed.
True. And I'm talking about the whole bed, like not no mattress on the floor. I'm talking about, because that has
The
happened too also.
headboard, the
The
platform, the box
frames.
spring, and the mattress with some decent sheets.
Yeah. Niggas really be
And
going through it
comforter
out
and
here.
shit that match, nigga.
Yeah, they really be going through some shit. Like, really, man, put some effort into that shit though, because women, we pay attention to that, and the better, the more
Because when
likely it is
I
for us
think
to come
about,
back.
okay, when that shit happens, right? I think about, so how good do you wash your dick and your booty hole? Do you stick your finger in the booty hole?
Somebody
I'm
else was having
sorry.
this conversation on Late Night with Lionel and
Oh,
Lur, and they had the conversation, and this was all guys who was
about
had this
what?
conversation too, about how they wash their boot hole.
Oh, they brought it up. What did they say? What did they say?
Yeah, they brought it up. I don't think that any of those niggas wash their booty hole the same way that we wash our booty hole.
Which I get it. Niggas be very skeptical to stick their finger up their booty hole, but I just think it's appropriate.
Yeah.
Cause I'm telling y'all be
But
having some leftover residue.
and then want somebody
I'm
to eat that. Girl, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let us go. Let us go.
oh thank y'all. I hope y'all have enjoyed this episode, because sometimes we just need an episode where we could just fucking get on here, talk the shit, and get the fuck up out of here and decompress, child.
And keep in mind that you still need a therapist. If you haven't got one, go get one. Just because this was a BS episode, we not talking about no therapy shit today. Y'all still need one. Go get
Something. Yeah.
one.
Thank you guys for tuning in to another episode of You Need a Therapist podcast. Turn on your notifications.
Gang, gang.
We are visual, bitch. Come look at us. Look at these faces.
Even though I look
You
busted
don't,
right
friend,
now.
child. Bitch could never.
Mm,
Could never.
mm.
Email us you need a therapist pod at gmail.com. Follow us on at you need a therapist pod on Instagram. Click the link tree, look at the clips, like pop, 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 pop. Anyways, follow us
All
on
that.
Instagram at untamed energy, at it's me _ Kayana. Figure out how to spell that shit on your own. Just look on my page. I don't know something, child. Figure it out. All right, guys. Bye.
Bye, y'all.